World Trade Organization, WTO, an overview of its role in global trade, by Eliane Gabay. Table of Contents: Introduction to the WTO, Historical Development, Objectives of the WTO, Canada's role in the WTO. Introduction to the WTO. The World Trade Organization, formerly in operation since 1995 and once GATT, is the most important international organization in terms of regulating international trade. The WTO not only provides the legal framework for conducting international trade, but has also developed a framework for negotiations on trade agreements, dispute resolution, and transparency. The members of the WTO include 164 states and over 98% of international trade. The main work of this organization is providing a stable and predictable trade environment that should stimulate economic growth and ensure free and fair trade practices worldwide. Historical development. Its origins trace back to the establishment of the GATT in 1948, aimed at reducing trade barriers and offering a platform for economic cooperation. However, it felt necessary to lay down more concrete objectives for international trade, giving birth to the establishment of WTO during the Uruguay round of negotiations, 1986 to 1994. Officially launched on January 1, 1995, the World Trade Organization has since achieved significant milestones like the Doha Development Agenda and the Trade Facilitation Agreement that have cemented it as the cornerstone of global trade governance. Objectives of the World Trade Organization. The WTO has various core principles in its operations, such as the promotion of free and fair trade between nations. It aims to minimize barriers to trade, such as tariffs and quotas, as a means to achieve economic growth and development across the globe. The organization resolves trade disputes among member countries through negotiation and arbitration to ensure that they comply with agreed-on trade regulations. Moreover, the WTO encourages transparency in the formulation of trade policies, thus enabling member states to make appropriate decisions that enhance both stability in international trade. Canada's role in the World Trade Organization. Canada has been a major player in the WTO since it was established. As a founding member, it engages in trade negotiations aimed at forging global policies of trade that reflect its interests. Its work in the WTO involved dispute resolution, where Canada advocates for fairness and compliance with trade agreements. Moreover, Canada has supported various WTO agreements, such as the Trade Facilitation Agreement, promoting environmental and social concerns in international trade. Accordingly, Canada, through this involvement, highly emphasizes its commitment towards striving for a balanced and fair global trading system. Strengths and benefits of the World Trade Organization. The WTO also provides a number of strengths and advantages, thereby acting as a driving force for international trade. Through regularization and harmonization, it arranges world commerce to be easier to conduct and less uncertain. Its dispute settlement system works towards the resolution of trade disputes in a positive way to give confidence to member countries. Furthermore, the World Trade Organization contributes to economic growth and poverty reduction for developing nations by providing them access to overseas markets. The World Trade Organization thus provides stability and predictability in global trade relations that benefit a wide range of stakeholders, from governments and businesses all the way to consumers. Weaknesses and challenges. Despite the achievements, however, the World Trade Organization confronts several criticisms and challenges. Critics say the organization gives too much favor to developed nations at the expense of developing countries. The process of consensus-based decision-making renders the WTO very slow in its workings, thus often impeding it from responding to urgent trade issues. Poorer developing nations, similarly, can hardly participate due to a lack of resources. The World Trade Organization is also being challenged to try and respond to emerging trade issues like e-commerce and climate change, which require innovative solutions and greater inclusivity. Economic impact and conclusion. The World Trade Organization has indeed greatly contributed to the growth and stability of international trade. Also, the organization has preserved a rules-based trading system through its promote of cooperation and dispute settlement. Nevertheless, the World Trade Organization will need to catch up on its inadequacies to be relevant in this fast-evolving global economy. Reforms are needed with regard to inclusivity, efficiency, and ability to address current challenges such as digital, trade, and sustainability. Despite these challenges, the World Trade Organization continues to play an indispensable role in promoting international economic progress and fostering global cooperation. References: WTO official website, the World Trade Organization and Global Trade Economic Journal 2023, Government of Canada's WTO engagement reports, academic articles and policy reviews regarding the impact caused by the WTO. Thank you.